All right, and Jack's filming, so now people can see our ugly heads as well.
Oh, perfect. Just what I wanted.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Just when you thought it was going to be all audio and your head was going to be safe.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
No.
Nah. Paper bag back on. Awesome.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Absolutely.
So there's no Tinder dates on the horizon?
Nah, not at the moment. Not at the moment, no. Just swiping. To no end.
Oh, what was that one you sent me the other day? That was one of the funniest things I've ever fucking seen. The one, where her bio. It was her bio.
Oh, okay. You kind of have to know me to really understand it perfectly.
That's
but
true.
Most, you'll probably get it anyway. Here we go. Now, her name's Charmaine. She's 25 years old.
25-year-old Charmaine, everybody.
Her bio for Tinder is, if your only hobby is withdrawing $300 and pissing the bed, please leave me alone. If that isn't targeted advertising, I don't know what is. That is, genuinely my personality right there. Spot on.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Ben is prone to a bag and on the rare occasion has been known to wet the bed.
I've urinated myself 7 times in my adult life.
Yep. 7's high.
Oh, absolutely it is.
I don't think I've pissed the bed as an adult. I pissed the bed as a kid, definitely.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Repeat offender.
Yeah, absolutely.
You wake up and, or you're having a dream about a waterfall and then, you wake up and then you are the waterfall.
Absolutely, yeah.
Gushing out.
Yep, especially on the top bunk. It's definitely a waterfall.
I've been there for 2 occasions when you've pissed the bed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, in Europe, yes.
In Europe.
Oh, yeah, one after the other.
It was
back-to-back
consecutive nights.
Oh, bang, bang.
Consecutive nights.
Absolutely, yeah, it was. That was a dangerous weekend, that was. Jesus.
I've never seen someone wake up more angry than Ben did that day.
Was it the first or second day?
I think was the first one. I thought the second one.
The first one was €7 for 14 drinks or something.
Yeah,
that was that first night,
I was talking to CB about this the other day.
Yeah.
There was there were all these bars in Ibiza
Yep.
in Spain, if you're not a cultured gentleman, that were, we were told that everything was really fucking expensive. Mm-hmm. We were told that all the clubs in Ibiza were cost you an arm and a leg for a drink. They're like, oh, make sure you got heaps of money, all that. So we got a bottle of vodka. And
oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so we drank a bottle of vodka in the room before we went out. Oh. I drank the rest of the bottle. Remember, the end?
You did,
because I was 18 and I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking cool. I had something to prove, apparently, to my best friends in a room.
For what?
Just
anyway.
being fucking 18.
Yep.
So we drank this whole bottle of vodka, and then we get out to the strip of all the nightclubs, and there were promoters for the clubs walking up to us left, right, and center, offering us drink packages for 10 drinks for fucking. It was, but
I think it was €14 for 7 drinks.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah,
it was cheap.
But the drinks were it was 2 basic spirits,
yep.
2 Jaeger bombs.
Yep.
2 vodka rebels,
yep.
and a shot or something. It was
a couple tequilas, I think.
There was no RSA on that
island.
island.
No, God no.
Yeah, so we got out there and we fucking had a belly full of vodka, and then we sit down at this one place. I remember CB was really into getting the best deal.
Yeah, well, he was.
He was like, we've got to find the best fucking deal. And I'm like, man, I am so pissed right now. We do not need the fucking best deal.
We could honestly just go get a bottle of water and I'd be sweet with it, At
Yeah,
that point.
yeah.
We've had a lot. Just relax.
We fucking had heaps. And we were sitting at this table. I can't barely even remember it now, man. So we went in there and they bring the drinks out to you at once. Mm-hmm. And it was you got the Jaeger bombs, vodka rebels, 2 spirits, and the fucking shots or whatever. Yep. And we were sitting with an Irish dude,
Scottish,
two Scottish dudes.
Scottish, yep.
And
I remember that clearly.
I remember that the start of the night. I do remember clearly.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Fuck, you almost need CB here to help us out with this one.
100%, yeah.
But and there were people fucking walking around selling shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually.
Yeah, do you remember that?
I wasn't bringing that up.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about. So there was a guy who was selling.
Is fucking embarrassing.
So there was a guy who was selling watches on the strip in Ibiza. And so you know the dudes that have fucking 70 watches up their arms and stuff, all the Rolexes, all the fake gold watches and shit. In Bali and stuff like that, people come, all the vendor dudes, and we all bought watches, I think, and you bought a Michael Kors watch.
I asked him, can I get a fake Rolex? I wanted a Rolex because I like Rolexes. I still do to this day.
Who doesn't?
Just not women's Michael Kors watches. And that's what I came home with. And I wore it the entire night too.
Yeah.
I wore it the entire night and I was like showing people like, how good's my watch, eh? Because I was that drunk at the time. Like, I thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic. How cool is I got it for like €10. Sick.
Yeah, you're like showing it off to people and shit. Look at my Rolex.
It would have cost like 50 cents to make.
And it was like rose gold.
Yeah, it was, proper rose gold. I actually gave it to a girl a few years ago and she loved it. She thought it was awesome. Like I told her it was fake.
Oh,
She
I was
goes,
gonna say.
thank you so much. That's awesome. Like it looks really good. Yeah, it looked great on my arm. Awesome.
Yeah, so we were sitting there getting fucked up buying women's watches. We're on fucking where do we go after that? I think after that so we went and CB was trying to find another club that did like a good drink package or whatever. We'd all finished those drinks. I was completely fucked. Apparently I only know this story from CB telling me this story.
Okay.
Because you and me were just walking around like headless chooks, like super fucked up.
It's like he had a leash on both of us, just like carrying us around.
Very loose leash. And he found a place that did some crazy deal for Vodka Rebels. Do you remember?
God.
So he got.
Oh, I remember that.
He got 9 or 12 Vodka Rebels for fucking $15 or something.
right,
He got a huge amount of them.
Wow.
We get into the place and he has the fucking 9 Vodka Rebels like on this little table. He gets them to this table.
Yeah.
Apparently I walk up, grab one, spill it on the table, stumble away with like my one, like too fucked to drink 4 more Vodka Rebels. And then you came up, grabbed 2, spilled those 2 and then just walked off. And then see if you had like 6 or 7 fucking Vodka Rebels there. And he was like, guys, what the fuck happened?
What are you doing?
What are you guys doing? And then I was trying to play it cool. And remember there was that, it was like a secret room off the dance floor.
Yes, I do.
And it was separated by like those plastic sheets that you walk through like in a fridge and like a cool room.
like a curtain kind of.
Yeah, like plastic curtains like at a butcher or whatever.
Yep.
And there was like blacked out plastic curtains. It was obviously like a little coke room or something. We were way too young to be cool enough to do cocaine.
100%, yeah.
I actually remember on that trip there were people when we were on the boat party and there were people in the bathroom and they were taking too long.
Oh,
and there was a big line of people and I'm like 19 thinking I'm funny and I turn to the line, I'm like, oh geez, fucking taking a pretty long shit in there or something, eh? And they all looked at me like, what, bro? Like, we're all here to do cocaine. You're an idiot.
What are you talking
and I'm
about?
like, fucking, bet they're shitting, bet they're taking a mad shit in there. Like, fucking so dumb. Anyway, so we're in that little offset room to the dance floor, and I don't remember this. Apparently, I like fucking just like trust falled on this like plastic sheeted wall, and I just like I went to like lean on it like all cool, and I just went back and I just completely fell on my back and smacked my head and just like. Boom. And it was like right next to the dance floor, but was also next to the stairs of the entrance to the club. So then apparently I landed like at the Seki's feet, and he just turned to me and was like, "Get out!"
Not even angry.
Yeah,
just
like
you know what's going on.
See yourself out.
Yeah, just go.
But yeah, apparently I just fucking trust fall, just straight back, hit my fucking head.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that at all either. You were in there causing all sorts of mischief.
Oh, I don't even know what I was doing.
I
remember like.
Shouldn't even be talking about this because CB would have to be here.
I remember like snapshots, but like 3 snapshots. We were in there for like 6 hours, but I remember 3 snapshots. That's it. Nothing.
Yeah.
I remember.
I was in there for 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure.
That's it. Yeah, I think you were like it would have been 2 hours. Right?
Yeah.
If that.
If that.
That was.
I remember I got kicked out, and then afterwards, from what CB told me, I was like walking around like stumbling, fucking, like when you can't hold your own head up drunk.
Yep.
The next fucking week. Arms heavy, vomit on my sweater already. Oh. No, I'm not going to do it. I did it though. Yeah, wait. There we go. Yep. I can't even hear it. Jack can hear it. I walked out of the club and apparently I walked straight up to this bench where this couple was sitting. And it was like one of those big fucking jacked up Geordie Shore dudes. Okay. And he's like blonde bimbo wife.
Oh, here we go.
So they're sitting on like a park bench. I walked up right like to your shoulder and just whipped my dick out and just started pissing like I was at the urinal. like it was like I'm at the, like it was. I mean, you heard this, dude. Like it was the most casual thing I've ever done. Apparently, I just walked over to him, flipped my dick out, and I'm pissing. And I'm like, I was like looking around, like I'm fucking.
Please tell me you looked him up. You're right.
No, I didn't say anything. Stevie told me apparently he was seething like this. Get your fucking cock out of my face. Like he was so angry. And his missus is laughing hysterically. And Stevie just kind of comes up to me and grabs me by the shoulders. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. He's usually such a good boy. Like, kind of pulled me off him. But apparently, like, the piss was here. Like, he was sitting there. And the piss just trickled over his shoulder. And I was like, thank fuck I don't remember that.
Oh my god.
Man, the confidence of alcohol is fucking a whole other level.
That's crazy, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Actually, that same night, so...
well, that night, Stevie took me home then and put me to bed.
And then he went looking for me.
Yeah, because you were AWOL.
I have no recollection, obviously, but he walked the streets for 2 hours trying to find me, and he said he saw this big pack of people in, like, I don't know what you call it. Like, you know how all the doors are sort of indented in the building? You know what I mean?
Like stoops.
Yeah, stoops, exactly right. Yeah. So there was someone sitting on a stoop and then a big crowd of people around it, and it was me, and I was just making like 20 fucking people, like English people, I was taking a piss.
Right, yeah.
I was just like going like, oh mate, like, doing all that shit.
Yeah.
They were loving it.
Yeah, and
like,
we walked up to you and they're like, fucking get a load of this guy.
Yeah,
and we're like, oh, he's ours. Like, can we have him back now? Like, I know he's lots of fun, but he's actually ours. And that was when we took you home and you pissed the bed.
Certainly did.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Certainly did.
It's come full circle.
Absolutely.
And I think that one was in your sleep, right?
Yeah, that one I was in my sleep, yeah. Oh, I forgot about the other one. I just forgot. I remember what that story is. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
so the first one, we just went to bed in our 3 separate bunks and then woke up in the morning, and then I rolled over and me and Stevie, I think, looked at each other and we were like, kind of like, oh my God, I think he's pissed the bed. Yep. And then you woke up, looked down at what you'd done, and then was like, fuck's sake. And you were so fucking angry. And I just remember me and Steve were just pissing our pants, laughing. Well, not literally. Well, you were the only one pissing in their pants. And then we were laughing so much, and you were in the shower bath stomping on your pissed up shorts.
That's right. Why did I have to fall asleep in my shorts?
Yeah,
couldn't you just done in my
couldn't
undies,
have just pissed in your undies or even just bare dick on the sheets. No, you had to piss in.
I took like 2 pairs of shorts too. That's the worst part. I really didn't need to deal with that.
And it was hot too. It was the middle of summer. It was the middle of summer
like
in Europe.
40 degrees.
Yeah.
Stupid. Oh, that's so bad. So the next night.
So the next night, you can tell the next night.
I don't know
Like,
how much,
no one was there. It was just you.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't know how much of the entire night I can tell. We were on a boat party that day.
Yeah.
Went on the boat party. It was all fine and dandy. We were just drinking like $12 double vodka lemonades or something stupid.
Yeah.
We finished the boat party and we had to wait like 2 hours to get on a bus to go to some massive club. And I went to go get cigarettes and I disappeared for like an hour and a half. No one could find me. You guys were all walking the streets trying to find me. I was just talking to some dude that was selling stuff out the front of the shop for the whole time.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't make it into to that club. Remember?
No.
I threw up on my feet on the bus there.
No, yeah, you did, but you got inside.
That's
you
right.
Sat down, crossed your legs like you were in primary school, and threw up on your legs and your lap. Just like,
with drinking a bottle of water.
With a $15 bottle of water.
Yeah, it was too.
Oh my God. I think it was like 12 or 13 euro, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah,
15, 16 bucks.
That's a lot of money, eh?
Stupid.
Yeah, and they were the clubs they were talking about originally being expensive.
Yep, which they were.
And they were.
Yep. Later that night, I have 2 glimpses from the night. One was me and CB going absolutely nuts on the dance floor. Another one, I was having a dart next to some English dude going, "You don't know where I fucking live." No idea. Could not tell you what happened. That's all I remember. And the next thing, I woke up in the medical tent of the club. And I had like a big bottle of water and they were yelling at me. The Spanish doctors yelling at me, "Drink water, Ben. Ben, drink water. Drink water." I have no idea what happened. I have not a single recollection whatsoever. So drank some water and they eventually let me go. This is where it gets bad. So got into the cab, got home. So where the hostel was...
Make sure you talk to the microphone because we definitely want to hear this.
I could have just walked across the road and just had a piss like a regular human, but instead...
Well, you're not a regular human though, are you?
No, you are very correct.
Very special
and that's
man.
why I'm here today. So you walk into the hostel, there's the desk on the left, you walk up maybe 8 stairs, and then there's like a little flat bit, and then you do a 180 and go up another 8 stairs.
Yeah.
And you go into where the rooms are.
It's really close to the lobby, like to the reception, yeah.
I'm talking, tiny,
meters.
10 meters, if that. I went up to the room, the door was unlocked, obviously. It was locked, obviously, because Tom had been in there for 4 hours.
Very incapacitated.
So walked back down I was going to go talk to the dude at reception and get him to unlock the door for me. Get halfway down the stairs, get to the little flat bit in the stairs, and my brain goes, well, I'm pissing now.
So you just stood there and pissed.
Didn't whip my dick out. I just stood there fully clothed, pissed into my shoes, everything. Just let it all happen. I just stood there and pissed, finished pissing, and then just continued walking down the stairs. Oh, fuck. Continue walking down the stairs, went to the dude at reception and go, hey man, I'm in like 12B or whatever. Can you let me in? And he goes, yeah, sure. Obviously, I didn't think this through because this guy is going to now have to walk through my piss to let me into my room. And we get literally one step up the stairs, and he goes, "Did you piss yourself?" I go, no. What are you talking about? Why would I do that? He goes, "You're the only person that's come home in the last 3 hours,
And you're also covered in piss,
drenched." And I go, "Nah, it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me." And then I go in and he lets me in my room and still covered in piss. I just went straight to bed. I just got straight into bed and went to sleep. Woke up covered in piss yet again. Second morning in a row. Waking up covered in piss.
Oh man, that is the funniest fucking story I've ever fucking heard.
I really didn't think I'd be telling that story today.
Neither did I. It kind of came up randomly.
I really didn't.
It was so random.
I really wanted to bury that story, but here we are.
Just the fact though that you got up to the room. I thought what happened was you were on your way up, pissed. Then we're like, oh shit, the door's locked. No. Now I have to walk through my piss and talk to the guy at reception. No. But you're all saying that you went up, tried to unlock the door.
I already had full intentions of going down to the guy at reception, but I thought I'll just stop off in the path that we're about to take in a minute.
By the way, you can see the guy at reception from where he's pissing.
If he leant forward like a tiny bit, he would have been able to watch me piss myself.
He probably had cameras.
Oh, 100%.
He probably thought his cameras was broken. He's like tapping the screen. He's like, why is this guy stopping? Oh no.
Why are his khaki shorts just going darker and darker from the center? What?
But that's the confidence of our goal, to be able to stop halfway, piss yourself, and then go, I still need my keys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm going to go up and ask this guy for my keys to my room.
Yep.
And then let him usher me back through my piss.
And not an inch of shame. There's no, I didn't even think anything of it. I actually, at the time, when he goes, "Did you piss yourself?" I fully believed I didn't. I 100% went, "No, that wasn't me."
Are you serious,
bro? Who do you think I am?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, last night, one time.
Yeah, exactly. You think I'm going to do it 2 nights in a row? Oh, yuck. Yuck indeed.
Yuck indeed. It's funny because that would never happen here.
Oh, God, no.
Could you imagine someone pissing themselves in the lobby of the Sheraton and then just walking in and going, "Hey, man, could you give me my key card? I lost my key card." They'd be like, "Get out of here, you bum."
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I'll call you an Uber or a fucking cop car.
Oh, the police would be called within minutes. 100%, yeah.
But it's probably Ibiza, so piss is probably the least of his worries.
Exactly
actually.
Right, 100%, yeah. And it's a hostel, so some of the shit that will go on in those rooms, like cleaning piss, cool, awesome.
Yeah.
This is a fun day
so
at
this
work.
isn't blood or semen?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, fantastic.
Walk in the park.
Absolutely. No potential infections coming. Great. We're on. Absolutely.
Yeah, piss is sterile, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, you're good. So if you leave it there and then go clean some other stuff, come back, you're sterile.
They should have thanked you because now your steps would be actually cleaner than they were before.
Hey, clean up the world.
Because of the acid in your piss.
1 urine at a time.
Well, it would have just been like pretty much vodka anyway.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, vodka, tequila, $15 water.
Ibiza's a fucking weird place.
That is the strangest, still to this day, the weirdest place I've been.
It's like a desert island where half the island is like, it looks like Mexico. There's just cactuses, cacti. I think they're both right. I've Googled this before.
Yeah, you are correct.
I think both of them are technically correct. We'll go cacti just to be fancy. Cacti. There's cacti and like those stone houses that look like it's like zero architecture, but it's like if you gave me a bunch of rocks, I'd build that. They're like these little, like a villa. Yeah, Tom, like a villa. You know those? Yeah. Apparently not. Those fucking things. With the fucking archways. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, yeah. I could build them. I couldn't pitch them to anyone, but I can build them. It's like that.
Yeah.
Fucking windy roads around the mountaintops and then like a fucking beautiful beaches.
Oh, that was beach we went to.
Probably one of the best. We live on the Gold Coast.
Was
that was one of the most amazing beaches I've ever been to in my life.
Insane.
It's the Mediterranean, if I'm not retarded.
It is the Mediterranean Sea, you're right.
Yeah, I think it's the Mediterranean, and it was like green and you could just see the bottom and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And then the other half of the island is like Geordie Shore on steroids.
If Geordie Shore people went on schoolies,
Yeah.
that spot
Every fucking day.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I felt bad for the locals, man. It
that
was
would suck,
horrendous.
You
And it's
borderline move to the mainland. You just go
Yeah.
back to actual Spain, That's
because it was
too much.
the big jack dudes and tiny shorts and fucking like tiny little singlets, and they're all on steroids and they're all sunburnt.
Steroids and cocaine, baby. That's what we do.
Steroids and cocaine.
That's what we do. Fucking oath.
Do you remember when we were at breakfast? That there was like our last morning, and we were sitting there and we were getting like a big English breakfast. It was just all the food was dog shit.
It was.
And there was those.
Before we went to the airport, you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was those. There was
one of the worst mornings of my life. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That was it was horrible. It was so hot as well.
And then we went and slept in the fucking Ibiza airport for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Flight. Sorry. Yeah.
It was fucking bad. We were sitting next to like 10 to 12 like Geordie Shore chicks.
Yeah, maybe.
And so we were like flies on the wall. We could just like overhear their conversations. And like I remember I've never forgot it. I remember hearing, I didn't want to fuck him, so I just like sucked his dick for like 2 hours. And I was like, what in the fucking world? I'm like, and I kind of was like, what the fuck? Why is that the rational thing to do? Oh, I didn't want to fuck him, so I just sucked his dick for like 2 hours. 2 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours. That's a long time.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Would have been quicker to fuck him.
Yeah, that's it, hey. What?
But I remember just being like, and that's just like a depiction of the kind of people that were on that fucking island.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So it's like Geordie Shore, but like when the cameras aren't rolling.
Yeah, that's
It's
spot
fucking
on.
gross. And
Uncut.
we were like 3 pale, skinny Australian dudes.
So hungover.
So that whole trip we were hungover.
Oh,
We did-
from literally the first day hungover every single day, and then we started drinking at midday every single day.
Yeah.
Stupid. That was stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb. That's what you do when you're young, though.
Oh, so much fun.
I mean, that was what was always going to happen.
Yeah, of course.
We were going to get drunk
we
every
went.
day. Yeah.
I'm not going to look at the buildings. I don't care about the architecture. I'm 19.
We actually walked around and made fun of the buildings
Oh yeah,
when we were
absolutely.
there.
Yeah.
Dude, we were so disrespectful. We were in the Coliseum
Oh,
playing Marco Polo. Yeah, like, so we're just like, oh yeah, cool. Well, once I found out that half of it had been rebuilt, so the Coliseum is half destroyed, right? And then I found out that half had been destroyed as well and then rebuilt. So I went, fuck this place. I'm not even looking at actual ruins. I'm looking at like fucking, I don't know what I'm fucking looking at. Just nothing, like, just bullshit.
something built in the 20th century.
Yeah, I was like, oh, lame. Like, oh, where do you keep the lions? I don't know. I was a bit of a dick about it.
But like, really, at the time, we're 19, so all we're looking at is a really, really, really old stone.
Yeah.
Sick.
I'm like, yeah, can we get drunk now?
Yep. Please. I think we even had a beer when we first got there.
We
too.
did. We got warm Heinekens at 10 in the morning.
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Because the guy was like, oh, you guys are Australian. You guys would love beers. And we were like, hey, we are Australians. We do love beer.
Yeah,
and
let's
then,
go.
And then it's like one of those things that you think's a good idea until you're having a warm beer at 10 in the morning. You're like, fuck.
Yep.
They got me.
I remember the first sip vividly. It was horrible.
Yeah, it was fucking gross.
Horrible. But you got to do it.
You got to do it.
You got to do it.
I remember. Do you remember when you went to the bathroom in the Coliseum?
Why does everything come back to piss? Yeah, so I went and had a piss.
You piss a lot.
I'd finished doing my business, and then I walked away from the urinal, and I walked straight to the door. An American guy goes, "Are you going to wash your hands?" And I go, "Didn't piss in my hands. Don't need to," and just walked away.
Yeah.
Why? Like,
I think what you actually said was, mate, didn't piss on my hands, not a fucking retard.
that's right. That's right. You are correct.
Hello, CV. Wait, you came too late. You should have been here like 20 minutes ago. We're doing,
Telling Ibiza stories.
yeah. Definitely needed your help for the ones that we don't remember. How are you, mate? G'day, mate.
Because that's 90% of them by the sounds of it.
Yeah. How's work?
Dusted my fingers, so I came home early.
You gotta wear gloves, man.
Yeah,
You do.
the dream.
Good shit.
Right, I'll let you guys back into it.
Oh, thanks, mate. See you shortly. That was the most handsome tradie in the Gold Coast, Jake Bartholomew, everybody.
Jake Bartholomew _ on Instagram.
Yeah. There he goes.
Love it.
What are we talking about? Just in the bed, eh?
Yeah, unfortunately. Still.
Let's not talk about that anymore.
Nah,
No more.
Anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah. Anything else. Did you see Bill Burr got roasted on the fucking... Well, he didn't get roasted, sorry. He got into flack for... Oh.
That's a list of all the awards. So one of the things that they
I think whoever got Bill. So first of all, Bill Burr hosted some of the Grammys 2 days ago, and he got assigned all of the Latin music, like Latino music, which is whoever did that is so funny.
Oh, brilliant!
Because he's the whitest fucking dude
He's
ever.
the worst person, and because he just doesn't give a fuck. He's not gonna go out of his way to try and make sure the names are correct. He's just gonna fucked it up.
Yeah, fucked it up.
Doesn't give a shit.
So essentially, what he said. What he said. I don't even know what they're mad about. He said, why would you get a white guy to read a bunch of Latino names and expect him to pronounce correctly? He's like, oh, what a joke that is. That's all he said.
That's nothing wrong with that. That's
which
fine.
Which is funny and it is ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's all he said. And people are like coming after Bill Burr, saying he's like all leftist people are coming after Bill Burr, saying he's fucking.
The very first thing he said, and this is one of the geniuses things of Bill Burr. This is why I love him. The first thing he says, so there's a piano solo.
The first thing is, I almost want to play it. It's so funny, man.
Do you remember exactly what he says?
No, I'm gonna play it because I can
get it up.
I'm gonna play it because it's fucking gold.
Do yourselves a favor and watch it on YouTube. Just search Bill Burr Grammys. Brilliant. I watched it today. I saw a YouTube comment that I thought was brilliant. They said this feels like a Tarantino character in a Disney movie.
Yeah, that's it.
Spot on. He does not fit in there at all.
Oh God! All right. This is the first ever fucking Bluetooth to the soundboard on the podcast. So
I like it.
Let's see how it goes. Let's see if it works. I think it's gonna work. Well, because if I do it, it'll actually come through the podcast. Wow, what a time to be alive. I'll make sure I can hear it. It's ads. Hold on.
Time is no day at the beach.
Just want everyone to know that I'm not getting paid for these ads.
But if you want to sponsor us,
Okay, so here it is. The first thing he says is so funny. Do you know how far in it is? Because I don't want to listen to the actual song.
Just the very, very first thing.
Yeah, here it is.
Thank you, Igor, for that sublime performance. I feel like I'm in a virtual heaven. And now, let's mingle and jingle with the stand-up comedian who taught us on Netflix that F is for family. He's nominated for his first Grammy this year in the Best Comedy Album category. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Bill Burr.
Okay, thank you, Janae. How are you? Was I the only one who wanted to kill himself during that piano solo? I bought a suit for this. I thought I was going to be on TV. I'm such a moron. I am losing so much money right now. All right, shout out to all...
I'm losing so much money right now. Dude, he is so fucking funny, man.
Absolute genius, that dude.
And I saw that was the opening bit, and I went, how the fuck can people be mad at that?
Yeah.
I thought that was what they were going to be mad at him for, because
Yeah.
it's the Grammys, and they're playing a song that's obviously fucking, from someone.
Yeah, but they're mad because he can't pronounce people's names.
Yeah. Am I the only one that wanted to kill himself during that piano solo? Jesus Christ.
You are not. You are certainly not, my friend.
Oh, man. He's one of the funniest dudes on the fucking planet, eh?
Brilliant. I still go back and watch, to this day, when he was on the Pete Holmes show. You ever seen
Bro,
those clips?
I love the Pete Holmes show. I don't know he just wasn't as marketable, eh?
No, God, no. And he's a weird, like...
He's too wacky.
Yeah, he's a wacky. Wacky's the perfect word. He's just, like, strange. It's like Conan and Leno and all them. They're normal. They're just... You can just sit there and ask questions to normal people. He's weird.
Yeah.
But I love it, obviously.
You'd always have, like, a fucking tie on and a short sleeve shirt. It's like, man, you're on TV.
Yeah, dead set.
Hey? Yeah, he did all those college humor like Batman. Yeah, that was he's done a lot of funny shit, man. Pete Holmes is the man. Pete Holmes actually had Schoolboy Q on one of his episodes. Do you remember that?
Yeah, and it's brilliant.
It's like one of the only Schoolboy interviews I've seen.
It's brilliant. Yeah,
it's so fucking
really good.
funny.
He's had heaps of like different rappers and stuff like that on. He's really, really good. Really good. His podcast is brilliant.
Yeah, his podcast is really good too. Yeah. But don't listen to that podcast. Listen to this one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Don't tell them what name it is. What it's called. Don't tell them.
Yeah, I won't.
No. It's the Fogcast. It's called the Fogcast.
It's called the Fogcast.
Yep.
It's on Spotify and iTunes. I'm pretty sure it's called the Pete Holmes Show. They'd be able to find it pretty easily.
No, it's not actually.
Is it not?
Nah.
Cool. Keep your secrets, Ben.
It's very when I say it, well, I'm not going to say it, but if I did say it, you go, oh, that is Pete Holmes.
Oh yeah. Because it's wacky. Yeah.
Of course.
But yeah, man, political correctness has gone fucking so wild, and it actually kind of scares me for like the future and just how people interpret things and how everything's gonna like. How everything's gonna go? Like, did you see that Eminem got in shit like last week?
Oh, the TikTok we're trying to cancel.
They're trying to cancel it for "Love the Way You Lie" because the song with Rihanna, like the fucking super pop hit for oh god, it's all such bullshit. I can almost like not even fucking say it.
Is it a line he says or something?
Yeah, he says I can't rap it, but he says I'll tie the bitch to my bed and burn the fucking house to the ground if she tries to leave me or something like that.
Yeah,
so they're saying it promotes unhealthy relationship standards amongst young men or something. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's called hyperbole.
Yeah.
It's called exaggeration.
Yeah, it's exaggeration. It's art. What if you saw a painting of someone getting murdered? Would you arrest the artist?
Exactly right.
For murdering that, that man?
Exactly right.
No one got tied to a bed.
Nope.
No one got burned to the ground.
Nope.
And that is the tamest of all Eminem's lyrics.
Man, some of the stuff he did back in the day.
Bro, Purple Pills even.
Yep. Oh yeah. One of his big hits.
I can't describe the vibe I get when I drive by 6 people and 5 I hit. Oh shit, I started a mosh pit, squashed the bitch and stomped her foster kids. That's all good. That's all good.
Nothing wrong with
That's
that.
fine. No one gives a fuck about foster kids.
That's great, yeah.
There's so many more Eminem shit, bro. That's way worse.
D12 especially, some of their stuff, like, wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
So, because it's TikTok, is that just kids getting upset?
Yeah, well, most of what I've seen TikTok is just, like, 12 to 16, 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's that demographic, and they've grown up with purely just the internet, and that's all they know. All they know is like the social justice thing, so that's all they care about. And because they're poorly educated, or they're eventually going to do a liberal arts degree, like they've got nothing else to care about because they're not going to get a job after. Like you get a liberal arts degree, what are you doing?
Well, you make coffee.
Yeah. Are you doing paintings in your garage? You're going to sit there till you're 40 and you've got 7 cats. What are you doing? Like, what are we doing?
Too many cats here.
Yeah, dead set. One's fine.
One, yeah, one's
two, we're pushing it. Like, just relax.
I couldn't deal with more than one cat.
Nah.
And my cat's awesome.
Nah, too much.
A bit closer? Yeah. Yeah. Get nice and comfy. I need a new table. It's kind of it's a table for one.
Yeah, it is.
But I've switched on its side and made it a
like
table for 2.
Here would be
it would be good.
Yeah.
And just but it's okay.
I'm just glad to be here.
Yeah, me too. Really.
Absolutely.
In my own garage. Look at us. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? That is so good.
That is fucking good.
So good.
But yeah, fucking
yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I see so much of it. It's like I'm obviously deep in the stand-up world, and it's a big freedom of speech, all that. I don't know.
When I saw that Eminem one though, it kind of gave me a bit of hope because I went, it happens so much these days that I'm hoping the like Boy Who Cried Wolf thing will kind of be like if people are too quick to cancel people for things that don't matter, then when people get outraged, no one will fucking listen half the time. Do you know what I mean?
You'd hope so.
Yeah. Like, it's fair enough to cancel Bill Cosby because he's, like, an actual rapist.
Yep.
But, like, where's the line?
Well, that's the thing. They're going to tell us, apparently.
Yeah. But who's they?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
like,
yeah.
I don't even know who these people are.
14-year-olds.
Disgruntled white women?
Yeah.
Old white women. Everybody calm down.
14-year-olds.
Everyone's on the same page with old white women, I feel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, terrible. Obviously.
Yeah.
Except you, Mum. Love you.
Yeah, I love you, Mum.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know.
It just kind of scares me. It scares me for like my kids.
Yep.
Because I can like instill values into my children, but once they go to school, it's like a whole other thing.
Free reign. Yeah, who knows?
You know what I mean? What if my kid's listening to "Love the Way You Lie" on his iPod Inviso, which is probably what it'll be then. It just won't exist. You know what I mean? It'll just be in his head or something.
Inviso.
Yeah. Also, Apple. I just made that up, so don't you fucking be stealing my ideas.
Trademark TM.
He's all Inviso. And he's listening to that song, and some kid goes, "Hey, you can't fucking do that! Like that's like setting up bad relationship advice for me." Bad example, but
yeah,
you know what I mean. It's gonna be tough out on these streets.
Yeah,
well, it's school.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's strange. It's weird to navigate. It's probably, I mean, for a stand-up comedian right now is the best time I think to be a stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I think too.
because everyone thinks that, oh, you must have a hard time because you can't say all these certain things. Yes, you can. You just say them to your fans.
Yeah.
You have a Patreon, you have an OnlyFans, you have one of those things. Say it to your fans. You sorted.
Yeah. Well, that's what I can't remember whose quote is. It could be Seinfeld's or something, but it's like comedy should leave 50% of the audience laughing and 50% horrified.
Yep.
And there's so much these days that can make people horrified that it's almost easier.
Yep.
You could just bring up any fucking topic and someone's going to go, oh,
Yep.
in the back of the room.
And because there are more topics and that people get offended at and people get more and more offended, comedians are just going to lean into it.
Yeah.
They're just going to keep leaning further and further into it. Like, why would you not?
Exactly.
Have you seen the Patrice O'Neill documentary?
No, I haven't watched it yet, man.
Okay.
I love Patrice O'Neill.
Watch it. One of the things he says all the time, he goes, I'm not an entertainer. I'm not here to make you laugh. I'm just saying my thoughts. And if you don't like it, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I want to sit in this, like, you don't like
Yeah,
me.
he likes sitting in
Yeah.
uncomfortable situations, eh?
As he should too. And he's just saying his thoughts. It's just, this is what I think. If you don't like it, sorry.
He was so good. Him on any of those, like Colin Quinn show and stuff like that.
I watch Tough Crowd all the time, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like a panel show with like other comedians. No one can challenge him. Like when he goes like, this is how this fucking interaction's gonna go, they all just kind of go, yeah, okay. Which is crazy amongst other comedians, you know what I mean, who are all outspoken.
Yep.
But like the big loud black dude, he was a very powerful fucking guy.
And very, very, very smart too.
Yeah.
Like surprisingly intelligent. When you hear what he says and you kind of think about something he said, you go, oh, okay, shit.
Yeah.
That's actually spot fucking on.
Yeah, he was very profound.
You said
as well.
it in a brash way, but that's spot on. Yeah.
Man, his Elephant in the Room is one of the funniest specials ever.
Brilliant. He is one of the funniest human beings to ever exist.
I know.
Brilliant.
Well, that's why Bill Burr started that. What is it? It's the Patrice O'Neill charity.
The benefit.
The benefit, yeah, that he does once a year.
Yep. Brilliant. I'd love to go to one of them.
I would too.
I don't think they record them or anything, because I'd love to watch one.
Oh, fuck,
The
really?
last few
Oh,
have
it's
had,
for charity, I guess.
like, the last few they've had like some absolute heavy hitters on. Like, I think Chappelle or maybe Chris Rock did it. I've had David Tell, obviously.
Oh, David Tell's the man.
All the New York dudes. I think Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Pete.
Yeah. Crohn's cool. Yeah.
Crohn's cool.
Yeah, sorry, that's a bit much. It just came
Go to
out.
the doctors.
Yeah, it just came
Pete
out.
Davidson.
Sorry. I really didn't mean that. I actually, like, you're sort of funny sometimes, Pete Davidson.
I guess.
On SNL when other people write it.
Mad burn.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Wait. Shots fired.
Oh, you're...
It's too loud. It's too loud. Jack's just told me it's too loud. I can lower it later anyway. So calm down.
Just relax,
Just relax.
Oh, jumped out of your chair.
No, I
Just chill
knew
out.
it was loud because I heard it in here.
Yeah, I could hear it
It was
clearly.
very loud.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about freedom of speech or that. That's weird.
Well, it's
Weird.
being too politically correct and saying that you can't say certain words or like you have to call me this pronoun, all that kind of stuff. You know how people are getting very like apparently in people's bios now. I only heard about this the other day.
Yeah,
apparently people's bios it says what they want to be referred to as.
Yep.
That's not up to you.
No. Exactly
Unfortunately,
right. Yeah.
there's what you prefer to be called. I think,
Yep.
but like, don't tell me what to say.
No. That's
I probably won't talk to you at all.
the opposite. of, yeah. No, 100% you won't. No.
No, no.
Yeah.
But I think all of that kind of these kind of niggly things is like super dangerous because it restricts freedom of speech.
Yep.
It's like,
exactly right.
are we not going to be able to have freedom of speech eventually? Obviously, I know there's bad words and stuff like I shouldn't say.
Of course. And you shouldn't be malicious to other people and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously.
Treat people the way you want to be treated, 100%. But then when it gets just a bit out of hand and it's like you're controlling what I say and I can't actually.
Yep.
Oh man.
Did you know in Australia? So obviously we all know in the Constitution of America they have a freedom of speech amendment. I'm pretty sure we have nothing in our Constitution, in our law, nothing at all. So you can, if you say to someone something quite malicious, you can be arrested for it.
In this country,
In Australia, yeah, absolutely
Shit.
you can. Yeah, I googled it just in case. Yeah, you can. There's no freedom of speech. Nothing like we have no freedom of speech here. Technically. Yeah.
But you can commit mass genocide
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah.
as Australians.
It would be Australian not to. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's funny the way it reminds me of that Jim Jeffries special where he's talking about like the amendments and stuff and how America's all like
Yeah.
the Second Amendment and stuff.
Yep.
And he's like, as Australians, like, yeah, we've got a constitution too. If something goes wrong, we'll check it.
Yep.
But if not, it's okay.
Yeah, we're all fine. Sorted.
But that's why probably don't have freedom of speech because we don't check it that often.
Because we're cruising. We don't care.
Well, we're criminals too. I feel like.
Yeah. We don't really want, like, another law, no matter what it is. Nah, I'm all right.
Yeah, we're actually so compliant as
100%
a
we are.
nation.
Yeah.
We're one of the most compliant fucking countries. Like COVID, everyone was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll stay inside.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, a few people fucking,
Yeah, of course.
left
standard.
the house and, you know, that's always, but
But for the most part, I mean, how quick did things open back up in Queensland?
Queensland COVID didn't happen here.
Pretty much.
I was talking to Dad about this the other day. It would be so easy to be a conspiracy theorist here.
100%.
Because we didn't like get the virus like a lot of like cities and stuff did around Australia, or even like the world, like really bad pandemic with like fucking, people in hazmat suits and shit. So it'd be so easy to go down a YouTube rabbit hole and fucking just be like, yeah, man, the government's controlling us, man. They're doing it. Yeah, they're trying to keep us inside, man.
They've got microchips in the vaccine. Don't take it. They're going to track where you are.
Is that what they're saying?
Oh, yeah, that's some of them, yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
I mean, this one, some people close to me have said this a few times. You don't know what's in the vaccine. You don't know what's in anything you eat or drink.
I don't know
What
what's
are you
in
talking
anything.
about?
I don't even know what's in fucking the Colonel's 11 secret herbs and spices.
Exactly right.
Who knows?
Just because the ingredients say something, you don't know that's what's in there.
Yeah,
How do you know?
100%. I've been lied to before. Remember at fucking McDonald's? On all of their burgers, it had 100% Aussie beef, but 100% Aussie beef was the name of the company.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that is wild.
That's the most fucking
Yep.
biggest honey dick of all time. It's so funny.
To be honest, business-wise, brilliant.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
genius.
fantastic.
But like,
well done.
they're always looking for loopholes like that.
Yep. Which, fuck, they work.
Well, it's like eggs. You go in and it says cage free. It's like, yeah, but they're in a barn with 1 million chickens.
True.
Yeah, there's no technical cages.
True. I didn't even think of that, eh?
Yeah,
wow.
but they're in a warehouse and they
Yeah.
can't move.
There's bars, but there's bars that go vertical, but they're not horizontal, so it's not a cage. You sorted it.
Yeah, shit like that. Like what makes it a cage, and then like, no, they're in
Wow.
cells.
Fuck.
They're actually in chicken jail. Tell you what, I'd like to go to chicken jail.
Absolutely.
I'd like to be a prison guard there. All right, give one of them the chair.
Oh, dinner, baby, dinner.
Smelling good in the chicken jail. That'll be the name of the episode, chicken jail.
What a name. So many clicks.
Oh, I'm gonna get this is a recipe for clickbait. This episode.
Oh, no. There's something about piss going to be on the title, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
For those who are just listening, Ben's wearing a Batuta Advocate shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Which is one of the fucking best sources of satirical news, I guess you could say. Satirical news.
Yeah.
They have been on fire.
They do not miss.
They don't miss, eh?
They do not miss. Have you seen...
And even when they miss, they hit a second later.
100%.
It's crazy.
Brilliant. Have you seen... Do you know anything about I think his name's Andrew Porter stuff? The guy in the government? I don't know the entire story.
No, I don't.
But he's basically up on rape allegations. And
Oh, is he the one with Bridget
I'm pretty
Higgins?
sure.
Or what?
I'm pretty sure. Please, don't come for me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Not enough people listen to this for there to be any like
Come for me.
repercussions. Yeah,
Come for me. Do it. Benderson won. Come for me.
yeah. Check out his one Instagram post of
Please.
Michael Jordan holding a Coke.
Please like it. Please.
Can everyone just jump on Ben's Instagram page right now and like his only photo of Michael Jordan with a can of Coke?
I'm on private, but I'll accept everyone. Just follow me, please. Yeah.
He's here for the likes.
This Andrew Porter dude, I think his name's Andrew Porter. Basically, he's been put on paid leave while he's on trial. The government are paying for his lawyers. The government are also paying for her lawyers.
Which means we're paying for
So the
those.
taxpayers are paying for both sides, and he's also on paid leave right now. So Batuta have been doing a thing where basically the joke is like they call him paid leave Porter.
That's fucking good, eh?
Oh, that's brilliant. I just opened Instagram. The first thing to come up was Batuta. They're basically just calling him a nuisance, essentially. So, paid leave Porter spices up hump day by blinding commercial aircraft pilot with laser pointer.
That's fucking funny. Man, they're so funny.
They are like, even some of the more political ones, because I don't really follow politics heaps. Some of the political
They're
ones
where I get my
don't
politics from.
Oh, 100%, yeah, which is probably not a great thing.
No.
But
I like funny shit, though.
Exactly. I like laughing. That's all I really care about. Even the ones I don't get, I'll read it and then I'll look it up. I'll understand the topic and then I'll read it again and go, oh, that's fucking brilliant. Like, spot on. You guys do not miss. Ever.
Yeah, they
It's
fucking don't.
Spot on. Even the random ones about like a 20-year-old apprentice and shit. Like,
Yeah.
they're all just
Oh, what was
bang
that one?
on.
That was so good.
There's been a few
That was
like
good. Man, they're fucking hilarious.
apprentice whose phone has been cut off for unpaid bills puts 20-inch rims on his work van.
So fucking good. But it's like, in this day and age, like, you know, with Trump and fake news and all that kind of stuff, you can't trust any news. Well, when I see stuff written by, like, you know, news.com or like all these other like weird sources, I'm kind of like, oh, I don't fucking believe any of it. No one like knows what to believe anymore.
Yep.
So if I'm going to get my fucking misinformation, I'm going to get it from the hilarious Batuta Advocate.
Yeah, if I can laugh and also
Yeah.
be misinformed, fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Throw it at
two
me,
birds
let's
with one
go.
stone.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be like actually led down a
Yeah.
fucking, like a rabbit hole.
Yep. Tell me about Paid Leah Porter. Tell me about Scotty from marketing. That's still
Scotty
gets
from
me.
marketing is the
Like-
funniest thing ever.
And I remember the first one I saw when they go Scotty from marketing. I didn't get it because it wasn't a photo of ScoMo. It was just like, it was a photo of something else and they said Scotty from marketing. I go, who's Scotty from marketing? And the next one they put up was a photo of ScoMo and I went, Scotty from marketing. That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, do you know that he ran the marketing campaign
Okay.
for
This is why. Yeah.
So where the bloody hell are ya? Remember that?
Did he really?
Remember that? With,
Oh my God,
with
yeah, yeah,
Sophie
yeah.
Monk was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
so
yeah.
where the bloody hell are ya? And they were like, you can't fucking say that. Like, it was like,
shit.
and it got all that flack and it was like the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like on the board or like like in charge of that fucking marketing campaign.
Fuck.
And then slid into the top job.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you did a really bad job at that. Do you want another job you would do really badly at?
So my dad told me that, man. And that's why they call him Scotty from marketing. 'Cause
That
it's
is
like,
brilliant. Wow.
yeah, it's like, don't drop the
I
ball.
thought it was just a funny piss take. I didn't know he actually did a bad
Yeah.
job at marketing. That's really good. That's really fucking funny.
It's even funnier now.
That's wow. Good on you, ScoMo. Good job. Well done.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Who is next? Fuck.
The Rock.
The Rock.
I don't know.
I would, bro, if The Rock ran for president, I would move to America and vote for him.
He won't, but he should. Because I actually think he would genuinely win.
I think he
Like,
would too.
genuinely-
If Schwarzenegger got governor of California, if The Rock ran for president, he would get it.
The Rock is probably the most liked celebrity in the world. Easily.
I don't even know him. I
do you
feel like I
follow
like
him on
him.
Instagram?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, everyone follows him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Everyone. I don't, because I unfollowed him. Because, like, I don't care. But,
Yeah,
but he's brilliant. He's fantastic.
He's just super positive and stuff
Exactly
all the time.
right. Yeah. Which is not me, so that's why I unfollowed it. But,
Yeah.
but brilliant. Still, good on him. Yeah, no, he should. He should, genuinely.
Do you see that Matthew McConaughey's running for governor of something?
I sort of saw that. Yeah.
He's going
yeah.
into politics. I reckon he'd be great at it.
100% he would. Yeah, I think he'd be brilliant.
I've heard him on a couple of podcasts. He's a very smart guy.
I watch a few clips of JRE, of Rogan.
Yeah.
I watch him a few clips. He's a very smart dude.
Yeah, I think
that'd be
he'd
very
be
interesting.
I think he'd be good. Well, I mean, Robert Redford was an actor.
No idea who Robert Redford is.
I think he was a president, wasn't he? Fuck, I gotta Google that now. I think it was Robert Redford.
Not that I know of.
Robert Redford. Redford. I'm so young. No, I think he's just an actor. Who am I thinking of? Ronald Reagan. So I'm thinking. I'm thinking of Reagan, bro.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh, fuck my life, man. I'm the dumbest. Oh, I'm not gonna cut it out. I'm gonna leave it in because I'm a fucking idiot.
That's
Robert
brilliant.
Redford. Are you remember Robert Redford?
That's
Well, his
brilliant.
name's what is it? Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan. I mean, I can understand.
I know
Yeah.
too many actors.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my problem.
True.
And when you put it in
True.
the context of presidency,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Nah.
If you want to ask me what movies they were in,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck my life.
Is Reagan an actor?
Hey,
Was
yeah,
Reagan an actor?
yeah,
He
Reagan.
was.
So
Yeah,
Reagan.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, actually, I should check that now because if I got
You
the
said
name
it-
wrong,
said it
I've
with
definitely
such
got all of it. Yeah,
confidence
I know. That's what's so good about this podcast because like so many times I'd be talking in the real world and not be called out on anything because no one knows.
Yeah.
There'd be so many people listening to us right now going,
Yeah.
"You fucking
Yeah.
idiot!" Like
Yeah.
probably like 6 times,
Yeah.
which is good though.
When it's something they actually know for a fact, they haven't had to Google, and they go, "What are you talking about?"
40th president of the United States. Yeah, okay, but was he an actor? He was a Hollywood actor and union leader. That's right. Okay, so I'm very smart. I know lots about history.
I know heaps of facts.
I know heaps of things. Also, I didn't go to university or do much studying, so, you know.
Even in high school.
What? Yeah. I got C student on the back of my year 12 jersey.
You did too.
Yeah, and they let me. I got C
That's
student.
so funny that they did. too.
It's called floating under the radar.
That is
I was
so
kind of like,
funny.
what's the difference between A, B, and C if I'm just going to pass anyway?
It's one of the worst things. One of my
I shouldn't have realised that because I think I hindered my...
said that to me in grade 10. He goes, you realise you get the same certificate if you get A's and C's, right? And I thought about it for a few weeks and then I stopped trying in school. And I got C's.
Yeah.
I got the certificate. I got into uni. If I wanted to go to uni, which I didn't, I could have.
So basically what we're saying is if you're listening to this podcast out there and you're in high school,
Yep. Just stop trying.
set the bar low.
Yep.
Stop trying.
Yep,
Just
exactly right.
graze by.
Yep. Smoke some weed in the weekends with your mates and stop trying in school. Perfect.
And you'll have a moderately successful podcast in the near future.
Or you'll have pissed yourself 7 times by the time you're 25.
All that, which is also a good claim to fame. So if you can beat Benny's record, I commend you.
Oh, if you even start coming for the record, I'm just going to start throwing them out. Just bang, bang, bang. I'm going to go out every weekend and I'm going to try to piss myself often. No one's beaten me. Not happening.
Yeah, because you have to be asleep.
Yeah.
If you just lay in your bed and piss the bed, you're just a psychopath.
Actually, funnily enough, one of them, I got to stop telling these fucking stories. One of them, I was so drunk that I was in my room and I was standing up and just pissed on the carpet.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. There were other substances involved.
Yeah, I'm sure there were.
However, yeah, I actually remember a glimpse of it too. And my brain thought, yep, this is the toilet. And I just went right there, just like in the middle of my room.
My dad told me a story once this is with his first wife. Okay, you'll know why he's had multiple wives when I tell you the story. This is with his first wife. He got home from a night of drinking one night and thought the cupboard was the toilet and just pissed all in the cupboard. And he said he filled up all of his wife's shoes with piss. And she got up in the morning and was like, all of my shoes are filled with piss, what the fuck? And he apparently laughed. He laughed. He laughed. He was like, oh yeah, shit, I thought it was the toilet, sorry.
At least I regretted it.
So yeah, that's wife number one.
That is so good. Filled up the shoes. Not even like just pissed on the floor a little bit.
No, filled up shoes.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Pretty fucking funny. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the guy doesn't miss. I mean, he missed the room, but in terms of his like directional piss aim, yeah, he was spot on.
Would have made it easier to clean up. Just carry the shoes out.
Yeah, he just tipped the piss out of the shoes.
Easy, you sort it.
Depends how full they are, I guess.
True.
Or like if they're Doc Martens, they probably be pretty heavy.
Oh, you get the entire piss in. Easily. What do you mean? They're huge. Like,
And they're
so much
leather,
room.
like they're sealed in.
Exactly right.
I remember. Do you remember when Reese threw up, Jack, at our place?
I didn't clean it.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, so Reese got home one night in the piss, and there was like, Ollie used to leave drawers and shit open all the time, so he had this drawer open.
Oh no.
So he was hunched over the drawer like it was the toilet bowl, and was just and like filling up this fucking sock drawer with puke for like hours. Just filling up with puke, and Ollie had had like 3 of his computer hard drives in there, all just covered in spew. Yeah,
Oh no.
it's pretty fucking bad.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah, super great. And then he paid Jack $50 to clean it up.
That's
I was
yeah.
stoked at the time.
Yeah, well, Jack, I think you're like 13.
Oh,
$50 is
13 years old.
$50 at 13 may as well be $1,000.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah.
That's like $10 when you're 10 is like the most amount of money.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
So many lollies. You just buy lollies
Yep.
because you get everything for you.
Yeah. Or you buy $10 worth of lollies and you also pocket $20 worth of lollies. Sorted.
Yeah,
Sorted,
true. You're a
right?
bad guy.
Oh yeah.
Naughty
Certainly
boy.
am.
Red clouds.
And piss in the middle of the milk bar.
Did you used to eat red clouds?
Nah, we didn't really have them in Melbourne when I was growing up.
Oh, really?
No,
What
I
was
mean-
your lolly down in Melbourne? You know,
Nah, lollipops. Do you remember those like? It's a lollipop, and it's like a
it's like a
disc.
Yeah, it's like a flying. Yeah, it's a sherbet
I
thing.
think so,
Yeah.
Frail.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, they're like dust almost.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. do
You could
remember
bite
those?
them. You could like crunch into them.
Yeah. We used to just buy shitloads of those and then steal all the rest of the stuff.
Oh, true.
Oh, it's
Down in where's it? Dingley.
in Dingley Village.
Dingley Village.
Yep,
Shout out to
3172.
shout out to all the all the hoodlums in Dingley.
Yep. There's none of them left. It's a gentrified area now.
Is it?
Yeah, fucking oath it is.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, so's around here, eh? Fuck.
They used to call it a hole. The joke was that it's a hole. It's actually a lovely place. Like, it's really nice. Perfect place to raise your kids. But, like, it was a hole. Because basically all the places around it are all industrial areas.
Yeah.
All the suburbs around it. And then outside of those suburbs are where the high school is, all the
Yeah.
schools and the regular people live, basically. And it's just a hole. I don't know. It was 10.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
You live in a hole. Wow, I live in a house. So
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
I actually don't.
Nah.
You might live in a hole.
Yep. Yeah, you do. It's called Parkdale.
He who
No
lives
one
in
will
a
get that.
he who lives in a hole shouldn't throw shovels. No, it doesn't work.
Well, yeah, I mean, to get deeper.
Yeah, yeah.
Or it
I was trying to do it like a glass house thing.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
yeah.
throw rocks.
rocks. I suppose if you throw shovels, it could, like, cave it in the... Yeah.
Suppose if you got a lot of shovels, you're up to no good anyway. Yeah, yeah. Wait. Where's the sad one? Where's the sad one? What's that? Okay, good. Sometimes I push the wrong button and that sucks.
I think it did. It was the last episode of the episode.
It was the last episode, and it was a pre-recording, and I was like, I'm just gonna put it up anyway.
That's brilliant.
I feel like unprofessional's even better.
100% it is.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, it's raw.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Well, because I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not gonna pretend like I do.
No, exactly right.
There's that fake it till you make it, but I reckon just
Make it by faking it.
yeah, I can just do it, and if it works out, it does, and if it doesn't, you know, there's always drugs.
Yep. Hey, there certainly is. You are talking my
I could
language.
just ruin my life on drugs.
Yep.
But I'll wait first. I'll give life a crack, see how it all goes.
And then when, not if,
when
it all goes to shit, drugs it is. Let's do it.
yeah, I always said that I wanted to do heroin when I was like 80
Oh, here we go. I love
and
this.
blast
Yes.
out on heroin.
Fucking oath.
You know what I mean? Because
Yep.
heroin was always like, nah,
Yep.
don't do heroin.
I want to see what like. Why is everyone?
Well,
why is everyone like
look,
it? That's the wrong thing to say.
It's so good
Yep.
that you'll fuck your whole life up for it. That's
Yeah,
how
well,
good it is.
When I'm 80,
Yeah, but that's what I mean. When I'm
do
80,
it.
you know, I'll hang out with the grandkids, say my goodbyes or whatever, and then they'll
had
be
a good
like,
wicket,
they'll be like, where's Grandpa going? And I'm like, oh, he's just going for his nap. He's gone on a retreat. We'll say he's gone on a retreat.
oh, what a retreat!
Yeah, and I'll just pop down to, because I'll have heaps of heroin connections when I'm 80. I'll pop down to the boys and
Just
I'll
make one simple phone call.
I'll get a fresh batch of Heza, and then I'll get that's what all the kids call it on my block. I'll get a fresh batch of Heza, and I'll probably go to Coles and get some spoons.
Because you don't have spoons.
I don't have
already.
spoons at home. No, I don't want to go back in and out. You know, everyone's like, wait, is he going? Is he not going? You know, I don't confuse the kids. You know what I mean? You got to be consistent. So I want to go out. I'll buy the spoons. The rope. Do you need rope to tie your arm off?
Yeah, just a belt.
Also, to
Just a
clarify,
belt.
never done heroin. So
Yeah.
I
I think just a belt. Like you
Belt?
Just, yeah, you just got to. I think cut off circulation.
yeah, I saw Shooter Williamson do one with an iPhone cord, which I thought was quite funny.
That is hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor for the current world.
Oh yeah, technology. It's ruining all of us. I'm just so addicted to technology that I'm tying off with an iPhone cord. Shooting memes into my veins.
Hey, leave water.
I can't believe that chick said that to you on Tinder.
Oh yeah, I've had multiple chicks say it. Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah. And I've talked to some of the guys I work with at work. They're all like 18, 19, 20, and I explain that to them, and they go, "Yeah, I got a meme folder." It's just like it's normal.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, I used to make memes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was 16.
Yeah, I used to share the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then I stopped
But,
because
yeah.
I grew up.
Yeah, because you turned 17.
Yeah, because I turned 17. Got a couple of hairs on my nuts, and I was like, you know what? I can't be doing this meme stuff. That's for kids.
Yeah, exactly right.
Fucking meme. Show us your meme folder.
Yeah, it was like
So yeah, general chit chat.
it was like a hey, how are you? Rah, 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 rah. What are you doing this weekend? All that bullshit.
Yeah, all the best
yeah.
conversations to have.
Yeah.
You read it in that. She's like, hey. She's like, hey, how you doing? That's how she types it. She thinks, hey, how you doing? And then Ben goes, hey. Ben goes, hey, how you doing? Fucking idiot.
Oh, this is not going to make me look like a good person.
That's all right. We'll just change your photos.
Perfect, easy. I got no on Instagram already. That's sorted.
True.
Just to fix up Facebook, we're good.
We'll just change it. We could change your name if you want, if you really want.
Yeah, nah, that's fine. I don't really care. Yeah, show us your meme folder. I don't know where to go with that. Like, how I got nothing. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. What does that mean? Is that like to test if you have the same sense of humor?
I don't know.
Is that what that is?
I don't know.
Is that how young people communicate? That's how they.
I guess so.
That's how they decipher what's funny or not, or if you're funny or not. Like if your memes aren't spicy enough, that's what the kids say, isn't it? Spicy memes.
Probably. I don't know.
Fucking crazy, man.
Let me go on Tinder and I'll find out for you. I have no idea. I have genuinely no idea. I'll send you some podcasts I listen to. Some short, like 15-minute clips. Schultzy, Flagrant 2, fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know what you want.
Yeah. What do you want from me?
I'm just gonna swipe left, I think now.
We're just getting old, man. Like, because I've been teaching the kids classes at jiu-jitsu.
Yep.
Some of the kids will just be like doing TikTok dances, like in their, you know, when you have like a moment to yourself when you're not doing anything, they're just like,
Yep. Because that's
And then I look at them and I go, huh? And they go, and I'm like, yeah, even you know it sucks.
Yeah,
you know
wait,
what I mean? Even a fucking 10-year-old kid goes, oh, like, shit, he
it.
caught me in the real world. I'm like,
Wait.
yeah.
I actually saw, this is ages and ages and ages ago. It was probably ages and ages ago. It was the start of COVID, roughly. And I saw this, like, maybe 15, 16-year-old girl in the place I work. They don't really like media, so I'm not going to say where it is. The place I work, I saw her doing a TikTok dance. And I'm watching her the entire time because I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't know what TikTok was at the time. I had no idea. I'm going, what the fuck are you doing? And then she looked at me and she went, oh. And then, like, stopped what she was doing and kind of hid embarrassingly.
It's funny, because it's like, hid embarrassingly to you, because, oh my God, if he sees this, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I'm going to go red in the cheeks. I'm so embarrassed. Puts it online for millions and millions of people to see.
Exactly right. And if millions and millions of people see it, it's a great thing. Awesome.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
because then it validates it.
Exactly
Then it's
right.
like, oh no, it wasn't dumb. It was so sick that a million people fucking
Exactly right.
vibed with it.
I'm no longer embarrassed about that one guy at the place I work at seeing it. I don't know.
That's weird, eh?
TikTok is strange. There's some brilliant stuff on TikTok.
There is.
I will
Yeah,
say.
yeah, there is some good stuff.
Every now and then I'll go on it and just have a flick, and there is some quality shit on there.
For the most part, though, it's a manipulation tool invented by the Chinese to brainwash the youth
Absolutely
of today.
it is, yeah. They're using, if you've got the app on your phone, they're using it to, like, track all your data, and not that it really, I mean, have my data, to be honest. I don't fucking do anything on my phone. Like, I have one Instagram photo. What do you think, like, what are you finding?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
What are you listening to my phone calls? Or what are you doing? You want to go to the pub? Like,
Yeah.
There's nothing happening.
And I'm like, wow, this guy watches so much jiu-jitsu videos. This is retarded. I'm like, yeah.
That's it. He hasn't got off the NBA app in 2 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Seriously. Yeah.
Oh, he must be watching basketball.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, fucking cool.
What are we doing? Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird app. It's
TikTok's strange, eh?
Yeah.
Because it's like majority of it's children. Well, speaking of fucking getting old, like when I was teaching the class the other day, a kid said to me about my hair. He's like, oh, bro, sick curtains. And I went, what? I went, what are you talking about? He goes, sick curtains. And I was like, and I went, what, bro? Like, I looked at him like, what do you mean, bro? Like, we're fucking in a gym. Like, there's no fucking... And he went, yeah, sick curtains. This is called curtains?
What?
This? My hair right now is called curtains.
I understand why he's saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what? Is that like, was he saying like a smart ass way? Like,
No, like sincerely. And then another kid on a separate day has said to me like, "Oh, you got curtains, bro." And I'm like, "No, I don't. I have hair."
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I remember in grade 11 we used to call when you shave the sides of your hair and the back of your hair and like have the comb over was called a match. Do you remember that?
Yeah, the metro.
The metro. See the metro.
Yeah,
so now this is called curtains.
Never heard that. Yeah, wow.
You never wanted to hear it either.
Not really.
And now,
no.
yeah, these are curtains.
I thought it was going to be like a smart ass way, like he's trying to.
No,
be,
he was being sincere. He was like,
so
bro,
weird.
dope curtains.
That's so weird.
Where'd you get them? Spotlight? I'm like, nah, man.
It's cool that he was being positive to you about your haircut, but like strange to call them curtains.
And I sat in my car without music on and just went in silence, and I went, I think I'm an old dude.
Yeah, wait.
I went, fuck.
Yep.
There's actually now a solid gap between me and the youth of today.
Yep. Seriously.
And it seems like just yesterday, I was the youth of tomorrow.
Yep. But not anymore.
Not anymore.
No. I work with 18, 19-year-olds every day, and I feel it every day. Every single day. They start talking, and I don't know what they're talking about. Like, they're 6, 7 years younger than me. I have no idea what they're talking about. What is going on here?
Isn't that crazy?
Weird.
I hear like my dad say it and stuff, and I'm kind of like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You know, he's like 140 years old, so it's like, it's fair enough. He's gonna be on this podcast too. He doesn't listen to all
Yeah, I was
those.
gonna say,
Nah.
if he goes, oh, I might listen to this one.
No, he won't. He
like
hasn't got
that.
much time left. He's not gonna. Oh, it's too far.
You don't have to double
Too
down.
far.
That's
I know. I
real.
wanted to double down, and I doubled down.
That's very funny.
I love you, Dad.
Just send him that bit. I love you, Dad.
I just sent him that bit. Yeah, he's like, oh, he loves me online.
I mentioned you on
He
the
loves me
podcast,
podcast.
today, Dad. Yeah. Oh, that's fucking funny. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
What they're talking about, apart from shitting on my dad,
Being old.
being old. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because we're not old.
No, not at all. We're 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we've just now joined the rest of society. I feel.
That's literally, that's literally
you know-
what it is. Yeah.
that's what it is.
I can relate so much with 30 and 40-year-olds now.
Me too.
Like,
Me too.
Crazily.
Because it's like now we're going, oh, the music of today sucks, and back in my, it's like that.
It actually is like
It
that.
is,
That's so
dude.
bad.
Because you'll be like, because you're really into rap.
Yes.
So you
certainly
like
am.
have your fucking music and your style and stuff, and now rappers are coming up like
Oh, they're just singing.
all the fucking pink haired yahoos.
Yeah. And they're all just singing.
Yeah.
Like, they're all just...
Or just singing over auto tune.
It's
fucking
it's R&B, but they call it rap.
Yeah.
Like, literally, yeah.
to like sick beats.
Yeah. Cool. But...
Yeah. So, but you're
yeah.
that guy now that goes like, you don't know what rap is.
No.
Rap back in my day was.
Well,
I know.
I mean, I'm right, but...
Yeah, right. And yeah, I only listen to fucking like really old music. You know that I've always liked old music.
Fucking oath.
There's some up here, fucking
oath.
the Beatles, and there's Freddie Mercury. I know he said Frankie. That's that would have been too many wrong references like in one episode, and I just would have had to cancel this whole
from
thing.
two.
2 for 2. Hey, no, but I listen to old music for that fact because there's like. Not because I'm a fucking hipster. Not like that. They're not like my motives. I genuinely enjoy the music. But there's certain songs that I hear now that are just like, I don't know, like reworked versions of the ones today.
Oh.
You know,
It is amazing
Of the past,
how
yeah.
many new songs are they're borderline the same song that was made in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah,
But
same
because
thing.
no one knows those
Yeah,
songs,
exact-
they can do
but
it.
I do,
Yeah,
and
exactly
I
right.
go fucking crazy.
I actually, funnily enough, saw a TikTok, funnily enough, and I went on this dude's profile and he had like 50 videos of showing the sample, where they got it from.
I've seen that dude.
He's
Yeah, right.
brilliant at it, yeah.
That dude's like, what's up, guys? And he does the thing.
Spot on, yeah. And
What's up, guys? That he does the
There's-
thing. You mean like every YouTuber?
It makes sense the same thing every at the start.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
But like, there's like 50 of them, and it's either just like one like continuous beat, or it's borderline the whole fucking song. They take out a bit of guitar and they put in some different guitar, and that's it. Like,
It's all just mixing now, eh?
Yeah.
I kind of think that all the music has been like done to an extent.
I've actually-
in the radio window, in like the 5-minute window, and how songs like I think like a lot of it's been done.
especially because now anyone can make music.
Yeah.
I can download an app on my phone and I can start making music. You want to hear it?
Well, that's
I can do it.
yeah, but that's the difference, eh? Because it's electronic sound, so you can kind of like invent new noises that actually don't exist in nature
right.
in the world.
Yep.
But like, do you remember when I think it was Stairway to Heaven got ripped off, or they said that they stole it off some dude who made the riff like back in the day, and he tried to sue them for like millions and millions of dollars. I don't think that can happen anymore because everything's like a remix,
Yeah,
or like a
true,
mashup.
true.
Everything's like a fucking
And you just kind of like just slightly tweak one of the sounds and
Yeah.
you sort it's a brand new song.
yeah,
But it's not, obviously, but it is.
yeah.
I don't know.
It's like fucking that new band we were talking about the other day, Lime Cordiale or
Okay.
whatever. Have you seen
Yeah,
those
okay.
dudes?
Yeah, I know of them.
It's essentially like Sticky Fingers and Ocean Alley and like all those
Sure.
and Arctic Monkeys. It's like it's the exact same as Arctic. Their two main songs is just Arctic Monkeys.
Is it? Yeah, I bet it is.
And they're like
Okay.
they had 5 songs in the top 20 of the hottest 100, which is crazy, right? They had 5, and that hottest 100 sucked dick. So I
Yeah.
think
Definitely
the
wasn't
5
for
doesn't
me.
mean shit.
No, not at all.
Because I listened to all of them and I was like, ugh, like WAP came in at fucking 4
That's Triple J. I don't understand how WAP can get in that.
because it's votes. And I think it's just, it's because we're 25 and the people that vote
Yeah.
are 16 to 21.
True.
And that's like how that goes.
Yeah,
So
true.
like all the fucking, all those little weird songs that we've never heard of that we think suck and sound like everything else is like the new kids
Yeah,
jam.
that's it. Yeah, I suppose I haven't listened to Triple J in almost ever. I actually couldn't.
I turn
tell
it on
you
every now and
what
then.
The station numbers are. Could not tell you.
I don't know a lot of it. I think 97 point something. Yeah, TikTok's where everything comes from these days, eh? Yeah.
Like all the clubs and stuff, they play TikTok songs.
Hey, no shit.
That's when people go off the most.
No
At TikTok
shit.
songs. Jesus.
Wow. I will actually say I knew of the Kid Leroy before I watched a few TikToks. He makes some fucking good songs, eh? He is a very, very talented young man.
And he's
Like,
not a pretty boy, like,
no.
he's just like this skinny kid from Adelaide.
He's just a just a skinny like Australian dude. But now he's just slaughtering it. Over
What's his
in
song?
America.
There's one.
Oh, there's a few.
Yeah, because there's one I like, I think, but I don't know. Yeah,
You'd know him if you heard him. You'd heard him on the radio, or you've heard him around, definitely.
yeah.
They're really good. Like, he's actually really, really good. That's not my style of music at all normally, but brilliant.
Yeah, but if it gets you and it's catchy, it's like, hey,
Yep.
well done.
Yeah.
Kudos
Yep.
to you.
Exactly right. Rarely happens, so if it happens, good shit.
Yeah.
Put that one on your award shelf.
Yeah. If you don't have a shelf, I'll help you build one. Aisle 10 or whatever it is. No, it's not, is it?
Yeah.
What aisle is it?
Shelving.
Shelving.
Do you want to build your own, or do you want pre-made ones?
Just anything that can hold my trophies up.
Probably easier to get the pre-made ones. So it's all the brackets and all the Melmine shelving. So
Yeah.
it's 55.
Oh, wow. That was such a great help. Thank you so much.
Not a problem at all.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, maybe.
Could you give me a fucking couple of pet peeves from the big green shed?
Yeah, so one of them I actually experienced today.
Oh, beautiful.
This isn't actually inside the place I work. This is downstairs in the car park. It's an underground car park. And you'll see it just out in the normal, regular street as well. People, mostly four-wheel drives, but people that, when it's sunny outside, it's the middle of the day, and they drive with their fucking lights on. What are you doing? Why do you have your lights on? What's the point? If you can't see in this underground car park without your lights on, you definitely can't see out there.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
They're probably their fucking sunnies on as well.
You're just blinding me. That's it. I'm sitting here looking at you. Or I have to put my head down because
I don't think people do that. Is that old people?
It's a lot of people. It's all tradies. All tradies,
yeah,
and
right.
they just got a brand new fucking VW Amarok, and
Yeah.
they didn't realize that most of the time it's new cars. They just do it automatically.
Yeah, the super beams.
They're just on. Fair enough. I can understand, but just be courteous to other people. Just turn them off.
Yeah, all right, that's it, everybody. Turn your fucking headlights
You
down.
can see, right?
Yeah.
Like, come on, give me something.
Man, there's a lot of people that shouldn't be driving in general, though.
Most people.
There's a lot of old people I see around here because we're in Burley Waters, so we're in the burbs.
Yep.
There's some fucking old people that should not have their license.
Like skeletons, dinosaurs.
Absolute skeleton. Dude, I saw a guy go through the intersection the other day. I was stopped at the lights, and he was coming across my way. He was going 15 k's an hour. You know what I mean? Slow as across the intersection. I swear to God, he had his mouth open. He was like this. He looked dead in the chair. He was like crawling along through this intersection. I'm like, holy fucking shit! Don't they have to test him like every couple of years to make sure he's still okay?
Do you know what's funny? They don't. I don't think.
Really?
I don't. I think when you
thought
turn
past-
like 80, you have to do a test again. I think.
Right.
It's something like that.
What if you're 110? Because this dude was so old. I was terrified.
There's like 90-year-olds that come and shop at Bunnings all the time because there's nothing else to do. So they come and annoy us, and they drive there and drive home, and they'll like stack 4.8 meter timber on the top of their little like Hyundai.
Little cute little yellow hatchbacks.
Yeah, and they'll drive home. What are you doing? You can't even see out the front out the front windscreen. What are you doing driving? I don't know. I don't understand. Most people driving is
It's
strange.
fucking scary, eh?
Yeah.
Well, I think they should retest people in general anyway.
Is it 70, is it?
70?
Dad next year has to bring his license.
Oh, dude, that's gonna break my dad.
Yeah, he's not going to like that.
Every 3 years up, he's 70.
True.
3? Fuck.
True.
It's a bit deteriorated in the last 2.
What about 80? Is it anything if
After 70, it's every 3 years.
really?
I
feel like
a lot of people, when they get to that old, they'll kind of just hand their license in. Like Nana, I think she got to 71, 72, and she just handed her license in.
But she sounds like a rational woman. I think a lot of them are
is.
like, out of my fucking cold dead hands, you're taking these keys to my Camaro.
So I love driving so much.
It's just like
You
they
can't stop me.
What?
There's no requirement to take a test, but applicants must declare they are fit and healthy to drive, and their eyesight meets the minimum requirement for driving by self-assessment.
Self-assessment.
What?
So
they
they-
just tick a box on a piece of paper and then
you
they.
want to go in and get retested.
Why would you want to?
What? Yeah. What the fuck?
There's no way.
Is that legit?
That is wild.
That makes me feel very unsafe. That's
Yeah.
probably why there's so many people driving around with their mouths open. Bro, that guy was like bunny hopping too, like,
That's so dangerous.
I'm like,
eh?
oh my God, man.
Oh.
Like, fuck.
And he probably drives Every day.
Every day,
Every day.
probably.
That is terrifying.
He's probably one of those people that fucking come to a halt on the on-ramp to the M1.
Oh.
You know those people?
Just drive. The
You know
point is to merge.
Yeah, you know
Just
what, bro,
merge.
it fucking infuriates me when people slow down on that on-ramp. They're like, oh, I just can't pick a gap. If you can't make a decision in the heat of the moment,
Yep.
you shouldn't be on the road.
Exactly right.
Because
exactly right.
you can't make decisions under pressure.
Yep. And if you're in a dangerous situation where you could hurt yourself or someone else, if you can't make a decision quickly, then you are going to hurt yourself or someone else.
Yeah.
You idiot. Like,
It's fucking infuriating.
what are you doing?
There's actually more old people on the road now than ever.
There's more old people on the road down than ever.
And there's more. They've reached 100,000 people over the age of 90 have their license for the first time ever.
100,000 people over the age of 90 have their driver's license.
I might get a helicopter home.
1.5 million drivers over the age of 70.
Call Bill Burr to come pick you
Yeah,
up.
he probably will too. Jesus.
That's crazy, man.
That's not good, eh?
That is not good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that infuriates me, man. Slowing down on the M1. It's fucked. I always said that the peace test is even too easy. Like, you know, they should, like, yeah, they make you parallel park. You know, they should make you parallel park on the Gold Coast Highway
Yep,
at 3:15
Yep.
when fucking schools just come out and there's a bunch of people that want to get home.
Exactly right.
Just so you have to, you know, stop, fucking size your park up.
Yep.
There's a bunch of people going, bam, 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 and you're like trying to reverse parallel park.
Let's do it.
That's what I want to see. I want to see if you can actually do shit under pressure.
Yep. Because 99% of people that have their license right now wouldn't even attempt it. To be
Yeah.
honest, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't bother, because I don't need that stress in my life. I just go around the corner and park in one of those streets.
Yeah,
Like,
I do. Mine's like a big dick energy thing.
Oh, I'll
In
do it.
my little yellow car.
If someone's in the car, I'll do it.
Yeah, yeah,
But if I'm by myself, who cares?
yeah. True.
But do you want to see me big dick?
I'll never reverse park. I just don't.
I'm not a big fan. It doesn't really.
It doesn't bother me.
Just get in the car, and then if you're in forwards, just
You reverse, and
reverse,
if you're
yeah.
in reverse, yeah,
it's taking the same amount of time either way. You just
yeah.
swing it
That's what I think
first
too.
or second.
Yeah,
Okay. Who cares?
yeah,
I like driving through when there's like two parks in a row. Like there's the car park has two parks. One
Oh, yeah,
in
and you
front of
go-
the
you go
other, and you just go
through.
through. Oh,
Yeah.
it's a dream. And then just
I-
get in the car and drive away. Oh,
One day I tried to do that, and there was the concrete block,
whoop, ooh,
and I
straight
went
over.
funk gung, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm stuck in the middle now. I was like, fuck, I nearly took my bumper off as well. I was like, fuck.
You just boost and get
I was
back
with a
over.
listener too. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, oh, it looked like there wasn't anything there. She's like, of course there's something there. I'm like, fuck.
And you just boost and
Yeah.
just go quick and got out of there?
Yeah.
Easy.
Gong, 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 gong. Yeah, fucking super easy. In my fucking four-wheel drive.
Yeah, fucking
It was in that car too.
Jesus.
Fucked.
That's not good.
So bad. I actually saw like a dent on my license plate the other day, and I was like, fucking someone's run into me, but it's on the front, so I've definitely hit something.
Yeah, 100% you've hit
I'm like,
something, yeah.
statistically, I reckon I've done that. I'm in my head, I'm kind of like, oh, someone's definitely come along and banged that in.
I reckon one of your real estate agencies come in because you paid out his license plate.
Yeah, probably. And I've definitely run into something. Did I tell you about that time I hit that kid with my car?
Maybe. No, I don't
Oh
think so.
man, I fucking fully hit a kid with my car. So we were, it was crazy. It was so
The way
crazy.
you said that, just like you're excited. Like
I am
fully-
excited.
I fully hit a kid with my car. It
I was
awesome.
excited afterwards too. I wasn't even rattled. So what happened was, I was at Dad's place, and you know, Dad's like he's on Jefferson Lane.
Yep.
Just to clarify, he lives in the last remaining shithole on the street.
It's
He doesn't live in a
old,
mansion.
very old house. Yeah.
Yeah, we do not come from means. Anyway, so I was driving out of that street. So it's like, you know, I'm going 20 Ks, probably 30 Ks, not even, maybe 40.
It's not quick enough to hurt him, unfortunately.
Yeah. Not fast enough to kill a kid. Anyway, rats. Got away. Anyway, so I come around, and you know how it goes like left and right, and there's that one-way street.
Yep.
So I was driving up that one-way street, and I like just turned in. So I'm coming around the corner as he's coming around the corner.
Yep.
So I come around the corner, and there's like this 15-year-old kid on a huffy, and he's like on his toes, fucking steamrolling towards me, like
Boosting.
going so fucking hard. And I kind of went like just went and like came to a halt, and his front wheel hits my fucking bumper, and he just goes front flip over the bonnet, bang, crash, boom on the ground.
God.
And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
That little fucking kid just went flying. So it was kind of like he hit me, you know what I mean? But I was like,
Your reaction, so you're like, yeah, cool, this happened, awesome.
well, it was like, if I was going 70 Ks,
Oh, yeah.
I would have been horrified.
Oh, of course,
But because
yeah.
I was going 30, I went, you idiot.
Yeah.
You idiot. So then I got out of the car. And it's like this 15-year-old kid, and he's got like TNs on.
Yeah.
And he's got like just the, sides of his head shaved. He's got like half a mullet going on.
Yep.
But I could kind of tell that he was a good kid, like a good kid
okay.
that like,
I'm glad I didn't say what I was going to say.
like he had nice, he had lad clothes on, but they were nice. I'm like,
yeah.
you come from a good family, but you think you're hard.
Yeah.
And he's probably just on his way to fucking do a tenner or something. You know what I mean? I'm like, what are you up to?
Pick up or sell.
So I got out. Yeah. Take your pick. He's got TNs on.
Hey.
So I got out and I asked him, gave him a survey to fill out. No, I fucking, he was going, and I was like, oh man, are you okay? You okay? Because I'm a considerate guy. I'm like, you okay? You okay? And he was like, my heart. He went, my heart. I went, your heart? He's like, I was like, oh, it's okay. Just calm down. You'll be okay. I'm like, are you okay though? Is your body all right? Is everything like good? He's like, oh, my knee hurts a little bit, but like, yeah, I'm okay. And then once I knew that he was okay, I immediately switched into like a 50-year-old man. And I was like, listen, you little fucking shit. It's fucking twilight. You're on the road and you're riding a bike when there's cars here. There's cars here. Cars can't see you when you're riding at night without a flash on. Don't you know that? You're supposed to have high vis. You're supposed to have lights on your bike. And he's like, I'm so sorry, mister. I didn't mean to. He's like, it'll never happen again. I'm sorry about your car. And I was just like, you little fucking shit. Like, I just fully blasted this kid like I was an old man. Because it was like 6 o'clock, so it was getting dark. And I'm like, what are you thinking riding your bike around at night this fast? You bloody... And I fucking absolutely drilled this kid. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, mister. I'm so sorry. And I like looked at my car. My car's fine. And I was driving like a $800 fucking Toyota Camry at the time. So I didn't care. Yeah. And then he was just like, oh shit. I'm like, is your bike all right? Is your bike fine? He's like, yeah, I'll be okay. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I got in the car and I was just chuffed. Oh, I felt so good, bro. I was like, oh, that was powerful. I felt so fucking good. Not that I hit the kid with my car. He hit me, if anything. But I was like,
with the car and you're stoked that you
fucking
have a crack at it.
I was like, this is a great story. That was the first thing I think. I'm like, man, it's a great story. And I was actually heading up to Jack's place and he was living in Southport. Sure. So it was like a 20-minute drive. And I was just excited for 20 minutes to tell him the story. And I was like, oh, I just can't bloody wait to get to there to tell him this bloody story about me hitting this kid with my car. It was fucking amazing. But yeah, he fully flipped over my bonnet and shit.
That is
fucked his legs up.
Funny.
But as soon as I found out that he was okay,
oh, it's straight dad mode, yeah.
boom, dad mode.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'd never yelled at a kid like that ever.
Yep.
And I just was, oh, don't you bloody know.
It fucking feels good.
Oh
eh?
man, it felt so good.
feels
And I was wearing a
good.
cardigan and I had slippers on. I swear to God too. It was fucking great. I had my trackies and a cardigan on and my fucking slippers and I just yelled at him like I was 55.
That is perfect. I love it. It actually makes you feel good. It shouldn't,
It shouldn't.
but it makes you feel good. I yell at kids all the time at work. I love it. Like, if I see him, like, riding on a trolley, oh, you're getting screamed at, you little kid. Seriously. Oh, you are going to wish you didn't climb up on that trolley.
I was like, when you're at school and you were like, man, that teacher was such a cunt, and then you get older and you go, nah.
I was a little shit.
All those kids are fucking shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
They all had it coming, and she's just bitter
Yep.
and probably enjoys the power of it all.
She's been doing the job for 20 years, and she's seen 5,000 kids like you, and that's the same reaction every time because you deserve it. Even though that's not going to do anything.
I thought that. I was like, fuck, it's so funny. Like, you think back and you're like, all those angry teachers, and you're like, oh no, they were just adults.
I feel so bad for some of my teachers, eh? Not for me personally. I was fine in school, but some of the kids
Dude, some kids are fucked up at school, especially with substitute teachers.
Oh, it's too much, eh?
So much.
It's too much. Genuine abuse.
Yeah.
These teachers cop for what?
What's really bad these days is that kids know that they're underage and that no one can punch them in the head.
Yep.
And that never used to be the case. It used to be kids get flogged all the time and everyone was like fucking straight up and down, which is why our parents are always like fucking so, into discipline and all that kind of shit. And then these days, the kids are now becoming aware that they can't get fucked up.
Yep.
So I remember hearing kids go like, oh, what are you going to do? Hit me, sir? Or like, oh, don't touch me, sir. You're molesting me. Don't touch me. Like all that shit.
Yep.
And the teacher just lets them go because it's like,
Yeah,
oh, fuck.
'cause
Because it's a child.
They actually can't do anything.
But
Yeah,
now that
exactly
they're
right.
aware of it, it's like, what do we fucking do?
Yep.
But I had the idea. I'm not saying we should hit kids again.
Yeah, here we go.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm already on board with that. Let's
We
go.
should just threaten them, though.
Yeah.
There should just be the element of, I'll fucking hit you.
Yeah. It's like the wooden spoon when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I got hit with the wooden spoon when I was in the kitchen because I was fucking around the kitchen. Dad would go, yeah, and I'd get out.
yeah. I did a couple times, but it was mostly the threat.
Yeah, exactly. It's the threat of it. But if I'd figured out that he was never going to hit me, I would have been a little cockhead.
I only found it out recently. Mum always did it. Dad never did it, not once. Threatened it almost every day.
Yeah.
Never actually hit me, not once.
Yeah, see?
Mum did time.
Keeps you in line though,
Absolutely it did.
because they're this big. There has to be that,
Yep.
because that is what it is.
Yeah.
You're half my size, do what I say, because you're not here yet.
Yeah.
You're here, you have to be here
Yep.
to be able to do the things that I want to do.
Yeah. Until you're up here.
Until you're up here, that's it.
Shut up.
You have to be this fucking tall to ride the roller coaster, okay? The roller coaster of life.
Yep.
And until then, shut your fucking mouth, do your homework.
Yeah, eat your vegetables.
Real dad nearly just slipped out.
Oh, nearly got there. Nearly got the C word out. Not today, Bucko.
Not today, bucko. Yeah, but fucking, and that. Speaking of all the kids that think they can get away with anything, that's what I reckon. That's why we have so many kids stealing cars on the Gold Coast.
100%.
Is because they don't even lock them up, man.
No, exactly right. Yep.
They-
They let them back out in the street.
They
for
go
2
to
days
apparently
and-
they go to the watch house for a little bit, and then they just get let out the next day, and then they go steal another fucking Mercedes.
And I've also heard actually they don't even get like their parents don't have to come and get them. They just let them out the front door.
Are you serious?
And they just go, yeah, just go.
Probably because a lot of them have like troubled parents or whatever.
Still.
Yeah. It's really bad, eh?
It's I don't know.
They can't stop them apparently because they can't put them in jail because they're kids, and so those kids have figured out, so no one can touch me
Yep.
because I'm underage. No one can arrest me because I'm underage. I'm just gonna do all this wild shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever I want.
Ah.
Yeah. It's I mean, what do you do?
You hit kids again. Is
Yeah.
what you do.
Well,
you
fuck.
gotta hit. Someone's gotta hit these kids.
Mate, I'm keen if you are. Let's go.
I'll
do
just squeeze them.
Alright, sure. Why not?
I know it's dangerous, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
I know something unsettling about like a group of 15-year-old lads as well. Like you're like, I don't know who's got a knife or who's got what
I'm
or like
still like they're 10 years younger than me, and I'm still terrified right now. Like,
individually.
to this day.
Yeah, I could kick them to the moon.
Oh, if it was
But,
one,
like,
if it was one of them, I wouldn't even know
Yeah.
that they're there. But there's 10 of them.
yeah,
I'm probably gonna cross the street.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Yeah.
I know it's like that, eh?
Because who knows what can happen?
You ever seen the movie City of God?
No.
Bro, brilliant. It's like it's a Brazilian movie. It's like all in Portuguese. Not selling it.
Yeah.
It's it's like subtitled,
Yeah.
but it's about like the favelas and stuff in Brazil,
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
the kids essentially running the gangs
Okay.
of like the favelas,
Interesting.
and like the leader of the gang is like a 12-year-old boy with like a fucking gun, and they
Sick.
just they just kill people, and
Sick.
it's like it's
That's
fucking crazy.
awesome.
So
Yeah,
like
wow.
lads are alright, really.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should actually let a 12-year-old lad take over ScoMo. What do you think?
Oh,
Run the country.
on the country, bro.
Right. And
Free dry fits for all.
pass a law that stealing cars is legal. Let's do it. Let's do it. If you want a car, you need to go somewhere, steal one.
They don't even like hotwire them though. You know they just come into your house and take your keys.
Yeah. Absolutely. They do.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in the Uber the other day. I had this chick tell me, because I was talking about that actually, like kids stealing cars and shit, because she brought it up, it was on the news, blah, blah, blah. And she told me that she's like, I should be pretty careful with that because I leave the keys in the ignition
What?
when I go home.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And I went, what?
In the ignition.
I went, in the ignition of the car?
What?
Yeah. I went, in the fucking ignition. She goes, this is her fucking excuse. She goes, oh yeah, because I always lose my keys.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. You lose them all the time, so you just leave them in there? Right.
Soon you're not going to just lose your keys. You're going to lose your car.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And I'm like, you shouldn't do that. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I take my keys to bed with me.
Yeah, mine go in my room. Yeah, absolutely.
Like,
What the
I know so
fuck?
many people that have had their hat, like, they just break in and usually people have their keys on a hook or buy a little fucking bowl and people just go, boom, gone. So I'm like, I always take my keys to bed. And she's like, oh no, I got so much shit in my car. And I'm like, really? I make sure I have nothing in my car. The keys are almost up my ass by the time I go to bed. I'm like, there's no way. Well, under my pillow. Should have said under my pillow.
Yeah, that's probably. Yeah.
Anyway, and then
Cut that.
Yeah, cut it. Anyway, she's like, the only reason that she keeps them in the ignition is because she loses them in the house.
That is what you might as well put a sign on your garage. Hey, there's a car with keys in ignition inside this garage. Come in, steal me.
Could you imagine being a thief, getting into someone's house, and then going, oh my God, the keys are in the ignition?
That is
Easy.
Or
That's like not even stealing a car. That's like you having your car stolen.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
wait,
That's more
literally.
your fault.
It is almost on 100.
That's you giving someone a car. That's you pulling an Oprah.
There you go.
On a very small scale.
Enjoy. That's it. Wow.
I know.
That is so yeah.
But she said she keeps everything in her car, fucking like
Wallet,
iPod,
purse.
wallet, everything. Because she's like, well, what if I get in the car and I forget my things for my day? And I'm like,
Don't forget.
don't forget them.
Do you need them every day? You should probably remember them every day.
She's like, yeah, but like, but I'll forget them. I'm like, you'll forget them when they're fucking gone, when they're literally stolen from you.
Yep. No, you definitely won't know where they are.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She's like, no, I live in it. This is the other thing she said. She goes, no, I live in a nice neighborhood with a bunch of nice houses. And I'm like, yeah, you mean like the kind of neighborhoods that people fucking go to rob people?
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Perfect
yeah,
neighborhood to go to.
is that they're the kind of neighborhoods?
Because people, it's a nice neighborhood. I'll just leave my keys in the ignition.
Yeah, people leave their fucking doors unlocked and stuff in those neighborhoods too. I hope no lads listen to this. Just giving them a very idea. I should give her a dress out. Teach her a lesson.
If you do, at Benderson1. Come at me.
Come at me.
DM me.
All
Seriously,
the DMs.
Let's go.
Be hitting them back.
Start,
How long have we been going for? Oh shit.
oh my God, really?
Fuck, should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Jesus Christ. It feels like half an hour.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Now you get, you know when you listen to podcasts
Oh,
and
yeah.
they do that? And
Yeah,
they
yeah,
go,
yeah.
well, I felt like fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That was good.
Sometimes I listen to them and I think, holy shit, like it's been 2.5 hours. Well, sometimes Rogan, it's been 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like, and I've listened to this entire thing of this guy that just loves mushrooms. So that's Joe Rogan's guest.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen that dude with he has the mushroom hat?
No?
He's got a hat that's made out of a mushroom.
Like, psychedelic mushrooms or like
The hat
portobellos?
isn't, but that's all he talks about. That's like his thing. Yeah. It's Paul Stamets, I'm pretty sure his name is.
Paul Stamets.
Yeah. He just, mushrooms, that's it. He just loves mushies.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I listened to the entire thing, couldn't tell you a single thing he talked about.
He's
but
like, man, I love mushrooms so much that they love me. I'm like, yeah, I bet they do.
they formed this hat around my head.
Yeah.
That much.
They asked me to wear them. Fucking hell. No, I haven't seen that. I should check that out.
Oh, how many episodes do you reckon Joe Rogan's done?
It's over 1,000. It was over 1,000 a while ago.
I looked the other day. I can't remember exactly.
It's like 1,500 probably?
It's like, I think they're nearly at 1,600. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God. This is 10, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking
I know.
Yeah, come on.
I know.
Absolutely.
10
Wow.
podcasts. I know. I remember turning 10 and how big of a deal that was to be like, fuck those single digits.
Double digits,
Yeah, double
baby.
digits, baby.
Yes.
Yeah. 1,600. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Shit. Fuck, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's so much talking.
That's a lot of talking.
I'm exhausted from talking for an hour and a half.
I know, I'm
let
tired.
alone-
I'm actually
Jesus
hungry.
Christ.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Thank you all for listening to the podcast.
Thank you very much. At Benderson1 if you want to come at me in the
That's the
DMs.
one. Slide into his DMs.
Yep.
Not if you got meme folders. If you got meme folders, stay where you are.
Or if you want to fight me, come at me. I don't mind.
Ben's always down for a scrap as well.
Let's do it. I'm not, but let's go. Why not?
I'm actually always unprepared for a
Yeah,
fight.
100%. Yeah.
But come at me.
It'll be an easy fight for you. You will 100% win. But
Ben
if-
just likes confrontation.
absolutely.
Verbally, you'll be on the floor.
Absolutely, yeah. Other than that, come at me. Fight me.
Thank you
win.
for listening. I'll
Thank
see
you.
you guys next week.
Fucking oath.